You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It is your girl, your diva and knowledge, Lady Mocha, representing Mocha's Cafe de Paris, where I'm always serving you wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual awareness. Hope everybody's doing good. Please make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button. I would gladly appreciate it. Big ups to everybody who has been supporting me, supporting my platform. Again, I appreciate all of you so much. And if this is your first time checking out the content and you like what you hear today, just go ahead and subscribe. Join the family. I promise you it's not going to cost you any money unless you want to become a member. So let's get into it, right? You would think now that we're in 2025 that men would be a little bit more selective and smart about who they choose, to basically stick their pipe to, right? So, nevertheless, y'all, there's this bear buck whose video has gone viral where she admits to giving married men that Ninja Turtle, that atomic bomb, that endo, that backdoor, basically STDs, all right? And she's very proud and not ashamed to go viral and actually admit to doing this, which is not very wise because she's admitting to actually committing a crime. Because anytime a person knowingly knows that they are infected with the disease, STDs, AIDS, and they knowingly and admit to giving out this disease to other individuals, you, dear, have just self-incriminated yourself and you have confessed to a crime. But y'all ain't got to take my word for it, right? So we're going to go ahead and play that beautiful bean footage because you guys, y'all going to have to learn, man. Just don't take on everything that's easy. If it's easy, something is definitely wrong with it, right? So let's get into the video and then I'll come back with my commentary.
My name is Lovely Peaches. I love to give men AIDS, especially married men, so they can go home and transfer it to their wives. I love spreading STDs. That's why I love to go raw. Sometimes I let them put a condom on and then I let them start feeling good and then I'll take that condom right off them and let them go on me raw and bam, you're infected. So let's see. My name is Lovely Peaches. I love to give men AIDS, especially married men, so they can go home and transfer it to their wives. I love spreading STDs. That's why I love to go raw. Sometimes I let them put a condom on and then I'll let them start feeling good and then I'll take that condom right off them and let them go on me raw and bam, you're infected. So let's see. My name is Lovely.
All right, y'all. So I had to play that twice so y'all can basically really understand and catch everything she just said. Literally catch everything she's saying, right? So these are some of the guys that she also posted on her page. I don't know if half of these guys are married or not. I'm going to see because it looked like somebody just outed one of the guys and said Andre Nelson. She put your photo up. By the way, everyone, everything I say in this content is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Anything I say is not actual, factual. This is based off of my own opinion. I'm just giving my own analysis based on my personal opinion. This is my disclaimer. So look like one of the dudes have already been hashtagged, right? So let's see what's going on with Andre Nelson. Oh, looks like he has a woman, y'all. Uh-oh. All right, let's see what else he got going. And this is him. This is him. Wow, dude. You catching major L's, bro. You guys are going to learn. Stop raw dogging these easy females. Yep, so look like that is him, y'all. All right, so one of them have already been outed. And he's single, but that don't mean nothing. I know a lot of married men that say single. So yes, one of them have already been outed. Let's see the replies to that. OMG, it's really him. Yep, so one of them have already been blasted. Okay, so only thing I could tell Mr. Nelson, he better go check and make sure he ain't got that Ninja Turtle because he can't even deny it. Okay, so that's one guy. This is another guy here. Nobody hashtag him yet, but yes, this is one of the other guys who she gave that ninja to. Okay, the ninja is the killer. Then this is another guy here, just based off of her choice in men, I can tell she's choosing guys that are desperate, men who probably don't get much attention on a regular. And let's face it, even men that are used to getting attention, they will still, allow these bed bugs to bait them, right? So he looks like he can actually, he looks like he's, senior citizen, nursing home. I mean, I don't know where she found him from, but bruh, he already old. I don't think he got much long to live anyway. And if he did, thanks to her, he's not gonna live long anyway. So like somebody said, he don't care. He's already got 11 and a half foot in the facts. Let's go on, right? Another guy here. Yeah, he also may have a probability of that Ninja Turtle, right? So he just glad somebody gave him some. Like I said, you can tell these guys here are guys who really don't have no standards. But let's keep it at 100, right? You have a lot of guys out here that are not being selective about what type of females they laying up with. I'm gonna just go ahead and pause and come up out of here, right? So you have a lot of guys that are not really selective, okay? We're not going to act like it's only these raggedy dudes, these low value men, or no value men for that matter, because anytime a man is willing to take a chance with his his health, his wealth, his well-being, and go dumpster diving, basically looking for something easy to collect, because we know trash is easy to collect, right? Anybody could pick up trash, right? If you go outside and you see there's somebody who loves something that they don't value, an old sofa or old furniture or old electronics, and they leave it outside and they place it next to the dumpster, that's because they have no use for it. There's absolutely no value to it, because anything you value, you're not going to leave it out there for anybody to just collect and take. So the fact anytime a woman is readily available, guys, that's already a red flag. All right, if you meet a female who's already willingly, you know what I mean, to give you some, and you didn't really have to court her to get it, you really didn't have to invest in anything, and sure, it sounds like a great deal because it's a cheap bargain, right? And let's face it, everybody loves a cheap bargain. Even women, we love to catch stuff that's on sale, right? But it's not good to have that cheap bargain mindset when it comes to booty, okay? Cheap bargain booty, that is, it's a liability basically, right? So anytime you get a woman that's willing, a female, a bed bug, because a real woman of class, substance, and values and morals is not even about to put herself in this type of situation. But when you go dumpster diving, guys, this is what you get, okay? Back to that example that I told y'all. If somebody throws furniture out or throws anything out on the street, that means they don't value it anymore. They left it there so it can be picked up by the trash men. This is what happens when you pick up something that's for the streets, that's off the streets. You don't know what's in it, right? If you're picking up old furniture because you're too thirsty or you too cheap to go buy some brand new furniture, guess what? That furniture may have termites, bed bugs, little rats. You don't know what has accumulated in that object that you so dearly felt like you needed, versus getting something that was new that would have more value. When you pick up trash off the street, you don't know what you're picking up. You don't know what type of chances you're taking, right? For instance, I remember there was a girlfriend of mine who said that she had a daughter who had a friend that wanted to spend a night. This was way back in the day when it was safe to let kids spend the night. You can't do that now. I don't recommend anybody doing that. But basically, right, she let the little girl come over, and the little girl had her little book bag or whatever. And when the little girl opened her book bag, her spend the night clothes, she noticed a roach or two crawling out the little girl's bag. The little girl didn't see anything wrong with it because, of course, she's used to living in those type of conditions. But my friend freaked the hell out. She freaked out so bad, and she called me. She was like, yo, why would somebody send somebody child to somebody's house and you know you got roaches? Those roaches are now in my house and it's contaminating my house. Now I'm going to have to call an exterminator. And I say that to say, when you pick up females that are for the streets, you're picking up something that is infested, okay? Meaning it's polluted, it's damaged. Something is wrong with it, right? Anytime you get a female that's a bed bug that will smash anybody, something is wrong, guys. Either she got the Ninja Turtle, meaning STDs package. Either she's trying to get pregnant, meaning she's on the come up. She's trying to find a sucker who's loose with his juice, you know what I'm saying, so she could produce, you feel me? So she has some type of mission. There's an agenda. You get what I'm saying? And you got a lot of miserable women out here. You know, why you guys thinking you benefiting? Because yes, this easy. I ain't got to put in no work. She let me get it from the back, the front. She let me get it as much as I want to get it. You know, she's not putting no restrictions on how often I can get the cookie. She just letting me have it as much as I want. It's a reason for that, guys. Just because it's easy, that don't mean it's something ain't wrong with it. Anytime a woman is willing to lay with multiple men, something is wrong. Not only is there something wrong physically, there's also a mental malfunction. The fact that this bed bug was willing to go publicly and admit that I'm giving these married men the package, and trust and believe, she ain't just smashing married dudes, she's smashing any man she can. Because I looking at these type of guys, looking at the guys that she chose, one or two of them don't give me the vibe that they are married like that. But let's say if they are, just the fact that she's happy to acknowledge that she's giving men STDs so they could go home and give it to their wife. Do you men not understand when you put your dick out there, your livelihood is at stake, right? You are becoming a liability to your wife. You're becoming a liability to your health, even if you're not a married man. You're becoming a liability to your health. Health is wealth, baby. And the fact that some of you guys are so thirsty, you will take, you know, you will get some from anywhere. You know what I mean? You don't care where it come from. You don't question what's wrong with it. You don't look into the female's, you know, mindset. You don't try to like learn her upbringing. Just the way she talks. Any man with real common sense can tell a female like that within 5 minutes of conversation, without her even admitting that she's giving out the Ninja Turtle, that she has the package or whatever. You can tell just by the way she articulates herself that she's on the end of the spectrum. Okay, no disrespect to autistic individuals, because I know some autistic children and adults that are very, very smart, highly intelligent, but she's one of them ones. She's a low case, right? Any man with real substance and values can tell within 5 minutes of hearing her talk. She ain't all the way there. The elevator don't go all the way up. The mall open, but ain't nobody shopping, right? Any man in his right mind can tell that, right? But what happens to a lot of guys, what they do is they become so asphyxiated off of getting a cheap bargain booty because it's free, it's at a discount, meaning he has to do very little to get it, or you know, it's a cheap bargain. You know, it come with a price, but it's a price that he could afford, and he is not understanding that you're paying for gonorrhea, you're paying for syphilis, you're paying for AIDS, you're paying for syphilis, some type of, you know, STD, and you're not even, you know, using discretion. A lot of dudes out here are lacking discretion, meaning they don't make good choices with their dicks. They don't make good choices. You have to realize you have a lot of spiteful women out here who are so miserable. And what it is that you have a lot of these females, they know that when it comes to the vagina, that most dudes don't have any discretion. You know, I've interviewed men and talked to men, because, you know, I teach domestic violence classes for men and stuff like that, and they've been very transparent with me. A lot of them have cheated on their wives, and a lot of them have done a lot of unethical things in their marriage. And then when I ask them, why did you go there? Why did you lay with this woman? It just was something to do. She offered it to me. They couldn't give me a real logical reason, right? And you wonder why these type of bed bugs capitalize off of the weakness of men. A lot of y'all fall prey to the Jezebel spirit, not understanding that the punishment is going to outweigh the pleasure that you're getting from it, right? And a lot of these guys, you know what I mean, they're going to have to walk down hall of shame, you know what I mean? Especially the young dude here, because he's already been hashtagged. Y'all not understanding that a lot of these women out here, while you thinking it's all about you, because you're getting yours, you're getting the opportunity to bust your nut, while you thinking it's all about you, it's really all about them capitalizing off of you, off of your weakness, and they're using it to their advantage, basically. Furthermore, another thing is, a lot of guys are not understanding there's a lot of mentally disturbed women out here. You also have a lot of females out here with narcissistic tendencies that go around doing a lot of mischievous, devious, demonic activities, and then want to play victim. And I guarantee you, see, this is the type of female, right, that if she come across the wrong dude and she plays this game, somebody will unalive her. They will literally take her out. And she better hope that these dudes that she didn't let hit, that none of them don't get so upset with her embarrassing or humiliating them like this, that they don't come after her. You can't play these kind of games, and think that you're not calling somebody's bluff, because you got a lot of people out here, they dangerous, but this is what you guys got to understand, and let's listen. It's not just the bed bugs, the unattractive looking women. You also have attractive women with this same mindset. It's easy to want to avoid the throwaways, right? It's easy to not want no parts of the women that you feel is unattractive. That the women you feel are not 10s, they're -2s and -0s. But you have to understand, it's also women that are very attractive, okay, who also play this kind of game. All right, so let's not think that this is only an issue that undesirable women have, okay? Something is going on in this woman's mental psyche for her to think that this is acceptable, for her to think that this is not detrimental. There's something mentally going on. A lot of you guys don't understand that some of these women that are very easy, they're not easy just to be easy. There's a mental malfunction. There's some type of, unstable mental capabilities. Most women that are easy have a mental malfunction, okay? They don't think about their actions before they do it. They simply just take chances, and it's always guys that are thirsty that make themselves become a liability to these type of females that operate and move in this manner. But as y'all can see, y'all, this is a really messed up situation, man, that she's putting herself in. She's putting her health at risk. She's putting these married men health at risk, and these married men are putting their wives health at risk. I don't know what it is, but I guess wearing condoms is out of style. If you're going to cheat, at least protect yourself. Really, I'm very much not for cheating. I'm not for cheating. I would never encourage that type of behavior. But if you're going to do something wrong, there's a right way to do it. The best thing is to avoid even getting in this kind of situation, because even if you don't catch STDs, you may catch a woman that's mentally deranged, that's going to come to your house, pop up to your job, and just try to make your life a living hell. You have a lot of miserable demonic females out here, and they're walking around here looking for a thirsty ninja, to prey on, to simple upon. And a lot of these guys, they take the bait. And it's these same ones that try to act like they're all selective in particular. I don't deal with them kind of women. Oh, my woman got to be a 10 plus plus. My woman has to be top notch and this and that. But the thing about the top notch women, these 10s and 20s, they require more. You got to come with the bank. You got to come, with money. You got to come with luxurious lifestyle. You want the 10s, you want 20s, they're going to cost you. But when it comes to these bed bugs, their fees are not really that extravagant. And this is the reason why guys who deal with these type of females, these are the same guys you'll see traveling up and down Figueroa in California, okay? These are the same guys that will drive they nice Lexus 2025, and go pick up a prostitute who lives in the hood somewhere. Guys, a lot of you dudes try to act like you got all of these standards and you're so particular. And behind closed doors, the very thing that you disgrace publicly, you guys will smash it privately. And guess what? These bed bugs, they want to exploit you and expose you. If she's doing this with low common denominator dudes, imagine what she would do with dudes who got a lot of money, and I know what y'all saying, hey, guys with money, they wouldn't even deal with a female on her level. They wouldn't even dare or attempt to even try to, approach her, deal with her. But you can't say that, because when it comes to the bargain booty, dudes are trying to get a bargain, okay? And when you're trying to get a bargain, you're not looking at the face. You're not looking at her mindset. If you're up here trying to throw pipe, you're definitely going to be on dumpster diving mode. You're going to be on the prowl, digging and searching through the dumpster, looking for something you can feast off of, looking for something that can give you a quick fix. You get what I'm saying? It's no different than like a homeless guy on the street. If he's so hungry, if he sees a half-eaten burger in a trash can, to anybody else who's used to having food, we see him go in the trash can, eating that half a burger that's probably cold and been sitting in the dumpster for like 3-4 days. But for him, because of his level of hunger and because of his level of struggle, that half-ass cold eaten burger may be a meal for him, because he is on a different level of struggle. He can't afford, he don't have the luxuries that we take for granted, where we can just go get something to eat, go buy a burger, go whatever, and go home. He's out here in the streets. He has to fend for everything, right? And that's the problem with a lot of you guys when it comes to being thirsty, when it comes to females and you just want to get laid. You don't care who you get it from, as long as you get it, because you're that thirsty. You're that starved sexually for attention or whatever it is you're seeking, whatever validation you want from the bed bug. Just keep in mind, the problems that's going to come with it is going to outweigh that 5-10 minute or 1 hour pleasure. It's going to cost you a lifetime of shame, pain, and embarrassment. And most importantly, a lot of you may very well lose your marriages behind it. Okay, so with that being said, y'all, leave y'all comment below. Let me know what y'all think about the situation here, about this bed bug who's going around, letting it be known she's intentionally giving out the goodies that's contaminated to these married men. It's not a funny matter, y'all, but this is sad, bro. Y'all got to be more careful, man. Just because a woman is offering you some, that don't mean take it. Something is wrong with it. It's okay to say no. And the words of Cat Williams, sometimes you got to tell Diddy no. Let me tell you guys something. Sometimes you got to tell the bed bugs no. Hit that like button. Let me know what y'all think about today's comment, and I will be interjecting in the comment section with y'all. We'll be replying. Y'all have a good one, and I will be talking to you soon. And remember, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will be uploading. So make sure y'all check out the content on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Love y'all. Take care. Talk to you soon.